Good mid-afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. A couple of things. The first one is I was on my way out back to take a little break from work and to soak up some vitamin D from the fake sun. I'm kidding. But anyhow, I just thought, I'm going to look near that wood pile and see if by chance I see Seymour. I had no intention of seeing him. Guess what? He was out. Pardon me, my nose is suddenly itchy. Allergy. Pardon me. He was out in the grass area. Right over here comes a big truck. Right near the wood pile. And I said, Seymour, what are you doing out here? And he scooted real fast into the wood. So I think he's getting along fine. Meanwhile, I had to wrestle a mouse from Louise's lips and that she got from behind the steps here and brought it into the house. And I set it free, but unfortunately she came back and brought it right back in the house and proceeded to murder and eat it. In the other room, thank goodness. Okay, pardon me. That was topic number one. And number two is I found out today that Donald Trump evidently is going to he's not going to allow the transgender individuals to serve in the military any longer. I'm not sure if that means he's going to throw out the ones that are in there currently or what the story is on that. I'm trying to have a look at this in a good way. At least that's one group of people that will not be used for cannon fodder for really wars for corporations or for Israel or really nothing to do with protecting our best interests here in America, only to protect the interest of the super wealthy or our best friends in the Mideast called Israel. So, but that being said, I don't know. It's upsetting because a gentleman, or lady, I'm sorry, a transgendered lady, I always get confused. Transferred, went from man to woman. Does that mean transgender woman? Doesn't matter. The individual called Tom Hartman's show today and was so sweet and started to kind of cry a little bit because evidently there was something, I'm just going to say she, because her name was Paulette. So, okay, she was watching some news about the transgender issue, evidently from an outlet that is geared toward that sort of information. And there was something, she was getting the impression that this was going to be sort of a nationwide sweep in terms of being able to, discriminate against this group. So it was very heartbreaking. And when she called, she was so sweet because she said, I'm so upset. But I mean, she said she was very angry, but you couldn't tell. I mean, she really maintained a decorum, which I don't know if I could have. So it just really makes me sad when this kind of thing happens. I mean, like I said, I'd like everybody to I don't want anybody to join the military, frankly. No offense to those who have served or any of that. You know that I'm not some hater of those who have served. I'm just saying the whole premise behind it is bogus and horrible, and I don't want anybody to die for a corporation, and that's really what it's all about. If you don't have to take my word for it, go and read General Smedley Butler, who was, at the time, the most decorated Marine in history. This was in the 1930s, and he wrote a book called War is a Racket. That's Major General Smedley Butler, War is a Racket, where he explains just exactly why we fight these wars. I think that is all, ladies and gentlemen. I just sort of wanted to give you that bit of information about the transgendered thing. It's, I guess I just never, I try to put myself in other people's shoes, and clearly in small animals' shoes as well, or paws, as I save them all the time, or try to, but, I'm a white woman. I haven't faced a lot of these issues, and I'm straight. Last time I checked, anyway. Although I consider myself to be an honorary gay. You can ask my friend Robin. Robin's the liberal who doesn't like the PC stuff. Anyhow, I guess that's all. Just checking in for an afternoon briefing. And if you look behind me over my shoulder, you will see Zoe. In fact, let me just do an aerial. Kitty in a pot, isn't she precious? Lounging with Lisa, the video series that has me lounging while coming at you with thoughts of the day. Please join together with me in ridding yourself of those political identities and start to focus on issues so we can change the world. One day at a time, sweet Jesus.